Hello everyone, I am Chromoid, and this is the first fight in the secondary brackets of Tank Wars 3. We're going to be watching in their first secondary bracket match, Mourark and his Rocket Toads, sorry that was shoddy camera control there, facing off against the Rush Jobs by johno1928. Both of these entries have been defeated once, and they are basically fighting to stay in the tournament now, so whoever loses this match is going home. And with that out of the way, let's get this started. In 3, 2, 1, fight. This is basically the same. This is still round one of the tournament. Round one consists of a bunch of primary fights and then some of the losers from those primary fights as well in the secondary brackets. Oh no, one of the one of the rocket toads just eats it right off the bat. Takes one of those clamshells directly to the face before they all run into each other in a nice tight group, which I'm sure the rush jobs will greatly appreciate as they do fire very high density crams. Oh no, rocket toads bowling each other over in their eagerness to get places that they don't understand. And so that's two over. Can we make it three? Oh boy, the rocket toads are right up against one of the rush jobs. Are they going to launch their missiles or no? Is there actually going to be... Oh, there's a cram shot straight to the head. Are you going to launch missiles anytime soon, guys? You're getting shot to pieces here. Those are interceptors streaking out of the rush jobs, so in the event that these do fire, they run a high risk of losing their... Oh, there goes a streak of missiles. Somehow didn't hit their teammates. I don't know why they're not shooting it. There we go. There's one. There's a group of them streaking off in the distance. Not a whole lot of damage being done. Johno is sitting comfortably above 90% on all of his vehicles, whereas the Rocket Toads, some of them are down to 73%. There's one despawning. No idea where. Probably right underneath me somewhere. I don't know. Several of them are flipped over, so they're pretty much out of the fight already. Unless one of the rush jobs manages to walk right in front of them. But yeah, I think the Toads kind of sabotaged themselves this time, which is unfortunate. They had a really cool design with those cluster missiles, but this is they're a little topsy-turvy, and the AI leaves much to be desired, both in weapon control and steering, which is pretty much turned out to be their downfall in both fights that they've been in. Uh, that is a shame. I do like the idea of having very high clearance and thin hulls. That's very nice, and that's actually served them very well with their particular design, where the missiles can actually run underneath them and allow them to hit people through each other without hitting each other. An HE blast from one of the rush jobs manages to launch one of the toads sideways, dealing some damage to it, taking out some of its wheels. It's still up, though. There it goes. Launches a burst of missiles in response. A couple of them catch the rush job in the side, but the rush job is okay for the most part. It's missing some cram parts now, but I think it's all right. It'll be all right, surely. The rush jobs are still launching interceptors willy nilly. They just pretty much launch them as soon as they reload. They don't really target anything. They just constantly launch them. Or at least they've done that in both of their fights. Although both of their fights have had missile entries in them. So no, they haven't. The last one did not have missile entry in it. This one, I just saw it fire, but no shell came out. Has it been damaged already? It doesn't look damaged. I know Thump does a lot of damage, but that's ridiculous. More interceptors streaking off. That was a cram shell. A cram shell that missed whatever it was aiming at. Well, I thought the Toads would be out of it, but they're not. The rush jobs are having a really difficult time lining up more shots on anything. Even this one Toad that's been had most of its wheels shorn off is still got a weapon platform, and it's still active. It's not despawned, although another one just went somewhere. I'm not sure where that was. Another Toad just despawned. Oh, okay. I'm speaking too soon. Several of them are getting despawned, I think, by force, either by going too high or getting damaged. I don't know. I don't know what's killing them. Oh, there's a shot. I'm not seeing the ones that are dying. It's really weird. Oh, man, that cram just narrowly missed. Missiles everywhere. Yeah, we're just kind of wait for the rush jobs to get around to actually shooting at the toads. I think the toads are pretty much out of this. They haven't really done anything since those first few barrages, and most of them are on their backs now. Oh, that one's definitely going to despawn. Is it? No, it's at 65. It's not dead yet, though. The rush job, the rush jobs, and the toads are even hugging it. They're crazy. Now, having them on their side like this really does make it easy to land some juicy cram hits on the bottom of that hole right there if the rush jobs can actually turn to face it. But they don't seem very well controlled, and I don't know where these shots are going or what they're hitting. It's hard to tell what's going on in this mess. There's a handful of toads left. All the rush jobs are left. Oh, that was a streak of missiles coming from Toad, so that Toad's not out of it yet. Knocked off one of the detection turrets on the side of this rush job, and I think disabled the gun. So, I mean, there's a chance, I guess. I guess they could come back. There's a couple of them that are loose and running around in the wild, waiting for a reload. And then there's just this mess in the middle. I feel like if these toads can be despawned and removed from play, the rush jobs can actually get around to killing the others if they don't kill themselves first by shooting into their own holes. Oh, that's unfortunate. The cram just shot into itself. Do they actually have fail-safes? They're shooting each other to pieces. I really thought the toads had this to lose, but the rush jobs apparently have no fail-safes and are capable of shooting down into their long front decks, which is where all the cannons are. See, now this is a better angle for it. Oh, there's a cram shot. Come on, you can't miss that. Yeah, that's right. I was going to say, there's no way you missed that shot. Well, you kind of did, but I mean, still. Toads being despawned, but I mean, these rush jobs are kind of nuking themselves, especially crowded up on this one toad like this. They could get it to despawn, and they'd be doing really well, but I don't know. They need to get those rams touching it again. And they're not really doing a good job of backing away. So, I mean, as long as that toad stays alive, the other toads have a chance to shoot back, right? Oh, no, it's down to 54.1%. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now it can despawn. Now maybe they can get underway and stop being all bound up on each other again. Maybe? I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. All the rush jobs just kind of congregated here and have just decided to hang out. They're all doing pretty decent on the health, though. I say as another streak of cluster missiles runs into one. So, I mean, I don't know. But, I mean, most of the toads are flipped over, and even if they could shoot back, they have no way to move. So, yeah, I really do think... I think this is Jono's fight to lose. I think as long as nothing really stupid happens, he should have this in the bag. Yep, there goes another one despawning. There's two despawning. So I'm guessing this one, yep, that one just despawned as well. So that's two more toads down. There's only 3 left to contend with. Only one of which, I believe, or 2 of which are on their wheels. One of which is flipped over and will despawn shortly as well. Now it's below 55%. So we have 2 functioning toads left. Yes, they can shoot if they choose. I'm not sure if they choose. There's a whole cluster of enemies right there. There are anti-missile projectiles being launched everywhere. So, you know, oh, now that went straight in. There's no way it's going to miss anything because it's just a cluster of metal right there. The thumps do some damage, but the rush jobs are fairly tanky. They can take that. Another cram shot. I have no idea where that was headed. Nope, there's one. One of the rush jobs is out in the distance, able to kind of lob some shots in. And the toad's really just kind of here for show now. I mean, there's another ineffective cram shot from a ruined cram weapon. That was damaged by itself. Oh, me. Yeah, I think this is pretty much over. We got 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. The rush jobs, while damaged, are not going to lose anytime soon. I mean, even ramming each other with their own weapons like this is not going to be enough to kill them at this point. If nothing else, we're just going to time out and... Oh, hello. And it's going to go to johno1928 and his rush jobs because I really don't see any way for the rocket toads to come back from this now. Their reload is too slow, their accuracy is terrible, and then that happens, and that just really kind of sinks the ship, doesn't it? Although one of the rush jobs has been really, really badly damaged. It's down to 67.9%. So I mean, there's that. They have done some damage. I really like to think a lot of that damage is more due to the rush jobs hitting each other and themselves. But I mean, I'm sure some of it's from these large missile cluster munitions. I hope. Oh man. Yeah, I tell you what, if these rocket pods were carrying actual like just one warhead, like one thump warhead instead of interceptor warheads, they might have really ripped this team apart by now. But I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Down to one rocket toad. The other one got despawned while I wasn't looking. Down to 2.5 minutes remaining. It's just gonna. Oh wow! Yeah, there goes a crowd. I was gonna say it's just gonna be chipped away at, but no, that was the last straw. And so that's gonna be it. johno1928 stays in the tournament and continues on in the secondary brackets. And Mourark, your wonderful toads are going to have to end here and will not be continuing on. So thank you both for participating. Thank you all who watched these. I've been Chromoid, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.